Pokemon, Pokemon, Pokemon. Where do I begin? Hello again, this is your BBGamer. I'm doing a little short vid detailing my experiences with the Pokemon franchise and my likes about it. I mean, I've been a big Pokemon fan for a very, very long time. Way back in the red, blue, and yellow era, I still remember I was in high school and we were doing things around the house, but then when it was just after school, we were going to go to our usual spot over in Laredo, a little how should I say this, a little area which me and my brother usually frequent to buy anime stuff. And then we spotted out of the corner of our eye a little thing for a little game in a Game Boy thing, a Game Boy box that had this red dragon in it, and it was doubly typed Pokemon. We heard stuff about it and decided to give it a try. My brother got the blue version while I got the red, and ever since then we started playing it, and then found ourselves pretty much attracted to it. It was like something clicked between me and him. We suddenly started playing a lot. And yeah, we still focused on our time over at with our schoolwork, but usually whenever we have time to go home, we end up playing on our Game Boys and enjoying the Pokemon game all the way to the end. It was fulfilling, and we were able to fully complete the Pokédex. It was a highlight, and in my personal opinion, back then it was just pretty much the time of our lives, and I still like Eevee back then, and the other evolutions. And as time went on, newer versions started cropping up, like the Gold and Silver, and the Crystal versions, the 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 other versions from the Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, Unova, Kalos, Alola, Galar, all the way up until now. We're pretty much on the cusp of getting the next mainline Pokemon game, and I'm just kind of like waiting on my brother to come back from a little midnight release of the game that we're going to get. And we're planning on playing it as soon as we get things started, but we also do plan on having our short discussion, a little episode of our Right Gamer Opinion, and reviewing some of the other Pokemon games that came out for the Switch. The only exception is the Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, because we played those games all the way through, but it just didn't click for us. We just don't think it was a pretty decent Pokemon game to even try to review. I'm not saying that it's a bad game. It's just that it was kind of lackluster, no improvements whatsoever. It was just bad in a sense. However, now that we're hit up until this point, I'm just pretty much pretty much excited for the release of Scarlet and Violet. I intend to do a lot on the game, and well, of course, capturing Eevee. I know for sure that since Eevee is also a secondary mainliner along Pikachu ever since it was announced for Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, it's been a big. This little guy has been such a big hit for the game, for the entire franchise, and I think little Eevee deserved that. But besides the games, I was also into the Pokemon trading card game. But back then, all we used to collect them all, play cards and all that other stuff. But given through time, I kind of fell off of it because the cards weren't appealing to me. And so I kind of like dropped it off all the way up into 2020 right when the whole situation with COVID started. But when me and my brother went over to the training center, or over where I live, I kind of noticed that the cards were starting to get more artistic and more design art worthy. As you can see, I have with me is the binder filled with a lot of the rare Pokemon cards that I collected over the past few couple of years. As you can see, some of them are mostly, well, if you can take a look and check it out for yourselves. Let's see. Yeah, most of these are like the Eevees. I have here, I'm a big Evolution fan. And as you can see, I collected a lot over the past 2 years because the artistic design of these cards kind of drew me back into the game, into the whole trading card game. And I can assure you that the designs are kind of like adorable and very interesting. And some of the cards now these days could be worth something, but the Eevees I'm pretty much not going to get rid of. I've been collecting a lot of evolutions, as you can tell. You got the Espeon, the Umbreons. Glaceon is also one. It's like one of my favorite of the evolution line. Leafeon VMAX. This one was kind of like pricey. Saved up a lot of money for that one. And my favorite Sylveon. Another one of the favorites that I got, especially its art design. But also another one of my favorite Pokemon is Cinderace and its main Pokemon line. And as you can tell, I've been collecting most of the cards from various other starting lines, major booster packs that were recently released back in the few past 2 years. The recent one is including with the Alolan Vulpix and Lugia, if I recall, but I forgot what it was, but hopefully I'll click. But as you can see, I've been collecting a lot of these Pokemon cards, and it's just amazing how very good and articulate these designs are, these expressions and the stances. It's what really drew me back in after all this time, and so I think it's pretty good that I decided to jump back into the trading card game. But as I said before, the Pokemon franchise as a whole has really helped me get through some tough times, especially since my dad hasn't been feeling well. He's already developing slight stages of Alzheimer's. He's been forgetting a little things. I'm not trying to make light of the situation, but yeah. But we're doing what we can for him. But I'm also like want to try to enjoy the moment and try to bring things up to you, so that way you understand what's been going on, and kind of like the main reason why me and my brother haven't been posting such stuff in such a long time. I feel like I wanted to start something, and back when I first started the channel, not a long time ago, well, not too long ago, but I do feel a little bit envious about other people being as popular as others, but I'm not saying that I wanted to be as good as they are. I just wanted to start off pretty small. I mean, I don't have like a camera or a microphone to like live stream games. The least I can try to do is to try to at least get views and tell you what me and my brother's opinions are on games, and bring you like little tidbits of news that we get from various sources like other YouTubers out there, and we always make sure to give a shout out to them because we like to entitle them to their rights for the stuff that we say. And also, give credit to them for what they from what we see. But all in all, the thing is that I'm a big Pokemon fan. I want to try to be start this YouTube thing, and I mean, heck, look at me. I'm kind of like ugly to compare to others, but I just wanted to give it a shot. I just wanted to make sure that I would try to be constant with my videos and give you the good content. I mean, I'm still pretty nervous on trying to get things up and running, and yeah, my room is not up to stuff. But I like to I like to be to at least be presentable, at least to a degree, and try to at least be on par with a certain other YouTuber that I feel like I should mention. Lost Pause. I like Eevee too. You and me, we could connect. And holy moly, I want all those Eevee plushes too. But this is just only my little collection for right now. But I like to give a shout out to Lost Pause and his content too. So all in all, that's all I wanted to say. And we'll see. And I'll show and I'll see you soon. And in a couple of hours from now, because we'll get the next episode up. But uh, in all, little Eevee here says hello, and not to mention, we'll see you next time, BB Game BBs.